What's up, Marvelites? You are watching Marvel's The Pull List, and I'm Ryan, aka Agent M.
And I'm Tucker Marcus.
And every week we read every single Marvel comic that comes out, which is a delight, and we pick a couple, we pick a topic, and we tell you why we're so hyped. Tucker, what are we talking about?
This week we're looking at classic stories told in a new way. Some old, some new, a great mixture of both. And we're starting with Avengers number 13. Jason Aaron, modern legend, has been weaving a mythology of his own for quite a while now, starting since Marvel Legacy number 1, about the Avengers of 1 million years BC. And in this story, we see the first Iron Fist. We see this 15-year-old girl who subverts it all and goes out and is instantly one of the most powerful people that anyone's ever seen. But it's all rendered gorgeously by Andrea Sorrentino. This is just next level stuff. This
is almost like Thanos getting the Infinity Gauntlet. Thanos, incredibly powerful before, but with the Infinity Gauntlet, he is infinitely more powerful. Andrea was an incredible artist before, but this one seems like he got a hold of his own Infinity Gauntlet and put it in his pencil and made magic on the page. I loved it so much. I also loved Guardians of the Galaxy number 1. And you know, we're talking about the classic to the modern. Guardians of the Galaxy came out in the 60s. We saw them reinterpreted in the early aughts. But here, this is like Donny Cates, Jeff Shaw, just blowing it out of the water. They said, okay, Thanos is dead. He ain't got no head. Let's see what happens to the cosmos when that goes on. So you throw Beta Ray Bill into it. You throw Cosmic Ghost Rider into it. You get Groot getting all angsty and spiking himself up and doing really cool things. It's big, it's fun. It is a different take on the Guardians, and it is very exciting, especially for what's to come.
This year is Marvel's 80th anniversary, and something really, really awesome that we're getting to read this year are anthology specials like War is Hell number 1. This takes War is Hell, which is a classic old title from, you know, 70, 80 years ago now. It's beautifully done. A lot of the story is brought to you by Howard Chaykin, who is longtime comics legend. There are no superheroes in this story, and that's kind of what makes it so fascinating. There are 2 stories in here. One of them is about the pilot, the other one is about kind of a woman and the ravages of war and everything. And it's one of my favorite things so far about what's going to be a massive year to come for the 80th.
Yeah, and our last book of the week is another 80th anniversary special, sort of digging into a classic title, CRYPT of Shadows, and bringing it into the modern era, done masterfully by our current master of horror, Al Ewing, who's doing incredible work on Immortal Hulk, but he is here joined by Gary Brown, Jabril Morissette-Pham. But these are 2 stories that are kind of this one circular, horrifying experience. It is really well done. You've got gnarly dogs and wonderful clips of, you know, ghoulishness and really cool colors, and it just comes together in such a wonderful way. And both of these stories, both of these comics have really great back matter, give you some history into the genres, show you some old classic covers. It's really just a feast for you to start off the 80th anniversary, which we're going to be talking about all year long. And you can hear more about that on Marvel's The Pull List, the podcast version, wherever you get your podcasts, as well as Marvel.com. And we'll be back here next week for more comics. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Tucker.
And this is Marvel,
your universe.